Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to say, call aloud Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect Hakim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice as the scriptures teach us to do. All right. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen up as well. This just is an open forum, a lesson really concerning our fate and really what's going to be our stability in the dreadful times that's to come, because, as the scriptures say, that great and dreadful day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now the Apostle Elder Tahar already deemed it the year of Yahweh Shai turning up. And that's exactly what it is when you see what's going on, not only locally, but globally, everywhere. Everything is happening everywhere. And for the first time, everybody notices it. All right, whether they want to embrace that this is the end or not, everybody know, from the scholars all the way down to Pookie and fucking Ray Ray, they know something ain't right. But as the hopeful elect, we understand that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times and strength and salvation, as it says in quoting from the book Isaiah. And that's true. We're gonna have, as the hopeful elect, the mental stability to deal with the things that we're about to see, because the things that we see in our graphic, man, and I can tell you some stories on shit that randomly happens here in Chicago alone, man. The marauding has already started. All right. The kidnapping has already started. The women getting held against their will and ravaged has already started. All right. The lawlessness is just abounding on the daily. And the scriptures let you know if they do these things in the green tree, how much more when the tree dry or brown. It lets you know that. In the gospel, if you can still get cigarettes and blunts and fried chicken right now, wait till the resources gone, man. Wait till the resources gone. And the only thing, and they are leaving, but the only thing that's really gonna keep you in contact, will keep you together while the world is failing all around you, is your faith. That's why when you go into what's that, I think is Romans the 8th chapter, and I mentioned it yesterday, being more than conquerors. You gotta really know that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai chose you to do this thing and to endure to the end. But if it wasn't no hardness coming up, and it wasn't no trials and tribulation to rise to the occasion and do what's vital for, if it wasn't no purging, if it wasn't no purification process, why would he talk about enduring to the end? If this was a fucking cakewalk, why would he talk about enduring to the end? We look for these times, because we know that we're going to call Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and he's going to answer as he does in all things, man. The scriptures say that the Lord, the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they're safe, saying, whosoever among you shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And that's for the children of Israel. That's why he said again in Acts. He says, what? Men and brethren, children of the stock of Abraham. And calling on the Lord, you got to have the spirit to call on the Lord, which all goes back to having that faith. Because as it says in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, in the 1st verse, the highest is beginning to visit the earth. So the highest is visiting the earth which he made. But he didn't leave us down here naked. Because Yahweh Shai is good on his word. And he gave us the comforter. And we're going to need that. We're going to need that. We're going to need the understanding of the scriptures. We're going to need the understanding of our forefathers. The might ain't going to deliver us. We're outmanned and outgunned and out-resourced on all sides. Esau's blessing was the sword. The Lord himself gave him that blessing. It ain't a thing you can take away from that. Esau got it when it come to that. But when it come to leaning on the Lord, when it come to faith, and when it comes to the promise that ultimately this kingdom will be ours, he can't take that away from us either. We just really have to endure and really prep our minds, you know, and really build up our faith, you know, whether that's to reading, praying, fasting, you know, communicating with brothers. Because every time you with a brother, the Lord will put you in a small situation, or you'll hear about a small situation that he was delivered from, or some shit that happened to y'all, and y'all will just know it was of the Lord. Even if it's carnal, when it reflects to the spiritual, you'll just know it was of the Lord. You know, no matter what you got to do it. This faith is like a body, man. You got to be broken down. You got to be built up and proven. That's why in Sirach, the 2nd chapter, it says what? Acceptable men are proven in the furnace of adversity. And you want to be acceptable to the Lord. So, you know, we ain't willing to dodge. We ain't trying to dodge no trials, no tribulations, no nothing. We just pray for the faith to endure it, hopefully all the way to the end, man, because we want to be found in that covering. And when I say that covering, I'm talking about that mark of exemption that's spoken about in the book of Ezekiel. I'm talking about that Psalms, the 91st chapter covering, dwelling in the shadow of the Almighty. That's what we want to do, and that's what we want to be as the hopeful elect, because the elect is going to get that vindication, man. But this place is going to get judged very harshly, man. And the MOTB potato chip spoke about in the book of Revelations that I can't really speak about because another prophecy is here, which is the famine of the word. But that's in motion. You know, all these prophecies are popping off, man. But the scriptures let you know. All right. Seeing that all these things be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? This is the chance that we have to work with all our might, man. So if you in this thing, man, endure. You know, don't get blindsided by the world. Don't get blindsided by the opinions of others. You know, trying to be validated by this world. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world, man. These people are nobodies, man. Like me and the brother Batakala was chopping it up the other day, talking about some little bitty bitches, you know, but it go all the way to the people in the world, man. These people are only big to small people, man. They ain't big to us. They ain't big to, they don't know the play. They niggas woke up and ate bacon, man. Ain't no opinion that the world got against me is validated. You know, what's happening, though? Shit, man. But ain't no opinion that the world have validated is bigger than the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving us his spirit in these latter days, standing the sticks upon their feet, breathing the breath of life into them, man. All right? Ain't no opinion bigger than that, man. To hell with these people, man. Be found in all holy conversation and godliness, which means working when the Lord come back, and he gonna reward us, man, because this shit is about to go down, man. That's a few words, man, on endurance, you know, faith, and overall just really being in this thing, man. Really be in it to win it, man, and know that the Lord is big in us, man. Call aloud, you Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, the Kakadash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to the hopeful like Hakim, endurance, Shalom.